Hello out there, it's Mike Parsons here with Bluegrass with Friends, and this video is on the four basic major scale shapes that are on the mandolin. So here's how it works. Sometimes you start on the open string. That's a G scale. Move it over a string, you have D major, but it still starts on the open string. And you move it over one more and you have A major scale. Now, hang with me. This open A string is the same as the 7th fret of the string below it. So open A and the 7th fret of the D string is also an A note. So this first scale that we're going to learn starts on the open string or the 4th finger of the string below it. Of course, the G doesn't have a string below it, so I'm going to play this scale in D, where we're starting on the open D scale, or the 4th finger. Alright, so that's the basic scale, but what this video is about is an ascending and a descending scale in thirds. Now, all that means is that you go up 3 notes and then back to where you started. So we're going to go D, E, F sharp, D. Are you sleeping, Brother John? Okay. And then, so, now we're on the 2nd note of the scale. Up, 1, 2, 3, 1. See how that works. So we got. Oh no, I made a mistake. Okay, let me try that one more time. Maybe I can get it right this time. Alright, now we're going to go, so that was ascending, going up. Now we're going to descend and go down. So that's the open or the 4th finger starting position. Now we're going to do, starting on the 1st finger. In this case, it's going to be an E scale. Here's the basic. All right, now did you notice that we have a big space, and these two are close together? That's the formula for a major scale. Whole, half step. And then there's 3 whole steps. So here to here is a whole step, another whole step, 3 whole steps, and then a half. Anyhow, it's all built off that thing. And it's fairly plain to see if you're looking at the space between the fingers and then no space. All right. So here we are. We're starting on the 1st one, and we go. That's the 1st finger starting shape scale. Now we're going to move to the 2nd finger starting shape. So this is going to be an F shape major scale. And so, you're asking me, hey, none of those fingers are close together. Whole. That half step comes between these 2 fingers, so it's not plain and visible, okay? And then, same here. That half step comes between this note and this one. All right? So that one played in thirds, ascending and descending goes like this. All right, now we only have one finger left. It's the third finger. This is a G note. And so, third finger starting position goes like this. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Okay, if you play the mandolin much, you know that this is the easy G scale. And then you add this third finger to it. That's the three-finger G chord. I'm sorry, this is the easy G chord. This is the third finger, the three-finger G chord, I call it. And then finally, you learn how to do the bluegrass chop chord, the long G, they call it. You're covering all the strings so you can deaden them and do that chop, all right? So, here's how that scale goes starting on the third finger. So that covers all those scales. Now the thing is that technically this is just a really super hard thing to do. So simply being able to do that improves your skill on the mandolin quite a bit. Let me show you what else is going on here. So let's start on this one we just played. So this B and G, 1, 2, 3, 1. Those two notes are a chord. A G chord, and then you go A, B, C, A. It's an A minor chord. So what we're really doing here is we're playing a harmonized scale. The chords, you don't really notice it. Your ear hears that you're moving up the scale, and then here's the B, C, D, B. Okay, you can't really play those at the same time in this fashion, but B, D, B. So we got G, A minor, B minor, C is the next chord, C, D, E, C, D, E, F sharp, D, D chord, E, F, G, E minor chord, F sharp, G, A, F sharp. You know, that can be called a D chord, it can be called an F sharp minor chord, it can even be called F sharp diminished. So blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of music theory. But, so there's a lot going on here with this ascending and descending scale. And speaking of all this music theory, check out the music theory videos that I have, basic music theory. We try and keep it real simple so that a person can not get buried with the BS and just make it usable to you, okay? So, make it simple and understandable. Anyhow, here's how you use that. So let's say I'm going to play. It's just used in all sorts of improvisation and everything. So get out there and show your friends what you learned today. Bye-bye.